I just want to make it clear right away that if somebody says they're going to start an OnlyFans, it doesn't mean they're literally going to start an OnlyFans. That'd be ridiculous. All right, cut. How many days left in March? Oh, 9 days. Oh, and the Apple event's still in April? Okay, hey, Sarah, could you Google how to start an OnlyFans? Yeah, thank you. What's going on, guys? Sam here. What is happening? How are you doing? Listen, man, I've been working for like 5 hours today. I didn't even start recording. I still have to edit this. It's been wild here. And Apple news has been picking up as well, because obviously as we approach the April event, more and more things are happening. Some not too good for the iPhone 12, which is starting to have some issues, especially with the finish on aluminum models. Honestly, it's kind of bad. Apple has given us literally more evidence that the Apple Silicon-based iMac is just around the corner, and the HomePod, guys, is not dead. I know after it was discontinued, we were like, this is probably the end. Apple never wins the smart home. And now they're working on some crazy new models. So we'll talk about all that today. If you're excited, drop a like down below. Hit that subscribe button. Could you please? It was my birthday recently. It'll be your little gift to me for my birthday. Hit that subscribe button. Love you guys. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. And before we start today, just a quick warning before we jump into the HomePod stuff. I have not seen my HomePod since it attacked me on Genius Bar, the podcast I do every week with John Prosser. Yeah, the new episode is out right now if you're watching this video, so check it out. HomePod is still on the loose. We have not found them yet. I didn't know if I was going to live after the way episode 6 of Genius Bar started, and the HomePod is obviously dead. Apple is only selling the HomePod Mini, which led everybody to believe that this was kind of it, right? There's nothing else. But it's not. It's not dead. It's very fully alive. Apple is actively working on some new models, some of which, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, who is 90% accurate, have cameras and screens? Well, hold on. Let me just get this straight. The HomePod started at $350. Because nobody bought it, you lowered the price to $300. And let's keep in mind here, this was just a little tiny LCD screen that glowed colors on the top. And showed you a minus and plus, and then you had to discontinue it because nobody bought it, and you didn't make a dent into the smart home with this. Like, it was less than 5% global market share for smart speaker, and now your big comeback is with something with a bigger display that's actually like interfaceable. And cameras. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're not going to invest in your startup, Apple. No, like, this is literally what it is, though, because Apple wants to replace the speaker that didn't sell with something more technologically advanced. I mean, that completely insinuates that it will be more expensive. I don't know if this is going to be mid-range. I don't personally see how Apple could sell a $200 smart speaker screen combo. I don't even think the Amazon Echo Show, which is essentially what it sounds like Apple is working on here, cost that little. And to put the icing on the cake here, Gurman even says that the original HomePod was about to be updated in 2022. So next year, Apple was going to introduce an update to the 2017 HomePod. And we're not getting that now because it's discontinued. Like, Apple clearly had plans for this. I don't really know where this decision came from anymore. I thought it was Apple saying, we can't really win the smart home, let's quit. But they had a new model in development. They're working on more expensive models with screens and cameras. What is the strategy here? Another line that really caught me in this report was the fact that an unnamed source said there's still essentially no strategy for Siri. I don't know what is going on here, but maybe you guys know. Let me know down below in the comments section. What are your thoughts on the HomePod? Maybe you love the HomePod, but I have some deep concerns about this product's future, even with stuff still in development. Like, what is the plan for this? There just doesn't seem to be one. Next, in Lemony Snicket's new book, A Series of Unfortunate Discontinuations, Apple is continuing to streamline what they offer, but they've done it again in a super odd way, and again to a product that seems to be getting refreshed so much sooner than we are hearing. Maybe both iMacs, but at minimum, the smaller 21.5-inch iMac. Apple has now reduced the number of configurations. There are only 2 storage options for the entire 4K and non-4K 21.5-inch lineup. You've got 256 gigabytes of flash and 1 terabyte of Fusion. Fusion is garbage. It's just like a standard disk drive with like barely any SSD. It was like a stopgap that they just have never stopped for some reason, and they have removed the 512 and 1 terabyte options for storage for SSDs. They're not on there. They're gone. They have been discontinued off of Apple's website. This comes amidst the iMac Pro getting discontinued. This comes amidst so many leaks about the Apple M1X. I just wanted to throw this in here in the middle of the video to say, again, there is more evidence that Apple is putting our way that says the new iMac is getting updated soon. Maybe both right now, but at least the small one. Why would Apple discontinue these and the iMac Pro right now if it wasn't coming soon? Apple could make money selling these products still. There's a lot of suggestion here, and I'm not saying confirmation here. Don't put that in my mouth, but I am telling you, I have not seen moves like this from Apple in a while, and they seem pretty dramatic, and they seem like a new iMac is coming soon. April event? I don't know. Just maybe. Yeah, what this guy's not going to tell you is that he doesn't use protection. He's lying, guys. He's lying. When he's online. Oh. See, I know you guys know what a VPN is. You know it makes you a little bit safer. You also know there's a lot of VPN companies out there that do a lot of sketchy stuff, that log your data and sell it, that literally defeats the point. That's why I partnered up with the guys over at WeVPN, who are literally veterans that came from those other companies to make one of the best, fastest, and most secure options on the market. That's WeVPN. For only $3 a month on a yearly plan, you get access to all their premium features, a choice of over 50 server locations, and yeah, you can even use WeVPN to unblock most streaming services such as Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, BBC iPlayer, and tons more. Right now they're offering 62% off a 1-year plan. They're throwing in an additional month for free when you use the link down below, wevpn.com/iupdate. So my challenge to you is this: there are a million options out there. You might even be using a VPN right now. But if you like what I do here on YouTube and you trust me, head down below in the description, click on that link, and give WeVPN a try today. Now, you don't need to notice that in between takes, I may or may not have spilled water on myself, but that leads us to the iPhone 12 issues that I want to bring up. Because I love covering Apple, I love talking about the hype, the rumors, the leaks, the stuff that is fun. I also want to be honest in telling you, when there's something that is weird, or I disagree with, or Apple should probably start taking a harder look at. And that is exactly what has happened today with the aluminum discoloration issue that is happening on some iPhone 12 and even some iPhone 11 models. Now, this is a weird one, right? We haven't really seen this before, but the paint in some people's phones is like discoloring. Like not just a little bit or like really subtly. Like, I mean, if you left a phone in the sun all the time, obviously it would do this, but this is like pretty dramatic. And considering the iPhone 12 only came out in October, this is definitely a bit excessive here. It was first reported by Svet Apple, and then people in the Mac Rumors forums were also posting about their stuff. Of course, Apple has not really said anything about this yet. They're just keeping quiet because it very well could be like a super fringe case. But like I've seen a number of people talking about this, and obviously I want to spread awareness if there is an issue, because sometimes to get Apple to budge, it takes a little bit of force. And I'm not saying we need class action or anything crazy for this, but it's always nice to me when Apple will recognize an issue before it gets too big and says, hey, we will fix it for free. Because I don't know what the official Genius Bar policy is on this. No, I'm not talking about my podcast. But when you go into an Apple store, I don't know what they would say. I have a feeling they'd be like, sorry, not in the warranty. But I don't know, this doesn't really look like something that a user did. This kind of looks like the paint was not applied properly and there's some weird stuff happening. So it's nothing like game changing or phone breaking. It's not like Bendgate where it's like, oh, the phone is unusable when you bend it because the screen looking like these. And this is just like the latest thing that we've seen on the iPhone 12. I mean, we've had a fair share of issues from the green yellow tint stuff. We had the 12 mini touch responsiveness. Remember, that wasn't working if you wore a certain case. Then more recent than that, we had the 5G cellular dropping issues. I mean, all of this I believe has been fixed, and the wireless charging thing, but just something to keep an eye on. Wanted to let you guys know to maybe check your devices. And of course, if you have an issue, take it into Apple and contact support and let me know what they say either on Twitter at iupdate or down below. So that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like down below, hit subscribe for more so you stay up to date on the latest Apple news, and of course show WeVPN some love. I love you guys. Hope you're doing well. Catch you cool cats in my next video. Peace.